everybody, it's Lucy and Tommy with another update. Here's our Tommy. Say hello, say hi. Tommy has just had a morning at the Childminders from 9 till 1. And Mummy got lots of catching up done, didn't she? Yeah, and Tommy did lots of, there we go, singing and dancing and reading, didn't you? Wheels on the bus, and had an hour nap, which he never does for me. Unless, you know, we drive to Grandma's. Never does that at home, do you? It's always like feed him to sleep, usually 10-minute nap. But what I wanted to share with you today was how I decided on my childminders, what went through my head to decide where Tommy was going to go, whilst I got like caught on some business stuff. Really, we only send him 4 hours a week, and then Mike gets 3 days a week off, so 2 of those days I'll be doing appointments and making phone calls, running my business from home. So we've got this 4 hours. But how did I decide on the childminders? Well, the first thing was that I used to go to school with Joe's husband, the lady that runs it. Her husband was in my class at school, in secondary school, and I always remember him being one of the nicer boys. Sorry, boys, but they weren't very nice. They weren't very nice at school. And he was always quite soft and gentle character, and he's great with those kids. And so is his wife. So that was like the first thing that sprang into my head, because we base a lot of our decisions on emotions, especially when it comes to our little babies. That's definitely something that I've learned in business, is that people base decisions on emotions. So first thing was I knew him, and the second thing was we have had a business meeting in the past before I even thought about having Tommy. And what that tells me is that if somebody's open-minded enough to meet me, to look at what I do, then I think, well, yeah, you know, get involved with what they do as well. And they do it really well. And that one of the main things were that it's run by people that are similar age to me. And, you know, it's not busy. They only take 6 kids at a time. And this morning there was like just 5 of them. So it's really nice. And the other thing is that they naturally go from that childminders to our local preschool when they're 3. So a lot of the kids that you might be there with, you'll know at primary school as well. So that was kind of, I think there's maybe 3 or 4 things. So yeah, knowing somebody and knowing them from school and know, like and trust. And yeah, the fact that they only had six kids, that was a real bonus to me. And on our first meeting about going for childminders, I noticed that when I went to get out the door was locked. And that is like the key thing for me, is that Tommy never ever gets left in a room by himself where the door's unlocked, because I freak out about that stuff. You know, you have people going around gardens looking for dogs, and just think, you know, that probably the same with children, and we all get a bit freaked out about that kind of thing because there's so much of it on the news now. Gone are the days where we used to leave the babies in the garden in the pram. We wouldn't do that to you anymore, would we? We can't do that. So yeah, a big thing for me is keeping the door locked. I've always been like that. I just think I'm really paranoid. I just think somebody's gonna walk in and steal everything. So yeah, so keeping the door locked, knowing, like, and interest in the people, having had, you know, knowing that they're open-minded. Also, you know, the Ofsted report was glowing. Yeah, just I think the biggest thing was probably the 6 kids at one time. So that's my biggest thing. So I hope that helps you make a decision on your, you know, choice of either nursery or childminders. Hope that helps you. So that was what was going through my head, so I just wanted to share that with you. So it's bye from me, and it's bye from him. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. And we'll see you next time. Bye.